South of Market is everything south of Market Street, which is the street that divides the city.
I love this place because the location is so great with the 280 and 101, and you don't have to pass through the city to get here. If anybody would have asked me about opening a restaurant here in SOMA 5 years ago or 3 years ago, I would have said no. For me, in the last 3 years, it turned into such a neighborhood place. The ballpark is another factor. In SOMA 5 years ago, there was only, two-story buildings, and then right across the street from us is an award-winning building, and everything that's growing up around it, I think the architecture is actually kind of cool for once. So I mean, it's the next neighborhood of San Francisco, I believe, that's growing the fastest.
The people in SOMA tend to be singles and couples and even older people that want to simplify their lives, so they sell their big house, they find somewhere that's nice, easy for them to take care of. I like the new construction because most of the time you pick out all the upgrades and you customize your stuff, so you can pick out your floors, your washer and dryer, refrigerator, window coverings, and kind of have that blank palette and then build your own place to your desire. I absolutely love the building. The concrete's a foot thick. You don't hear your neighbors. When it's so quiet, everything's perfect, and if you want, you walk out the front door, and then you have the busyness of the city. So then you do have restaurants, shopping, bars, Barcadero, the Ferry Building, South Beach. And of course you have a lot of light because you have 20 feet of windows here, and it's just beautiful.
I've only lived here for a few months, but I like the space. I feel lucky to have found a place that, I can do work in. I like South of Market because when you walk down the street, you can see a lot of art. There's a lot of artists living in the neighborhood, in the area. There's a lot of big industrial spaces.
I lived in San Francisco for 18 years. Worked in the city for 18 as a chef. This is the first restaurant I worked at in SOMA, first place I opened myself.
A lot of people think that SOMA is a very urban space, but there's a lot of open space and fun things to do, like Yerba Buena Gardens, South Park.
It seems to be a little bit younger crowd, younger population here in SOMA. It has quite a bit of hipness to it.
Well, I think artists around the country are discovering South of Market and San Francisco in general. Traditionally, I think there have been other places in the country like New York, which is where I'm from. But I definitely think San Francisco is the place right now.
I think that SOMA is the next neighborhood of San Francisco that's growing the fastest. From about 5th Street to 1st Street, they've planned and approved over 13,000 apartments and lofts. It's a little bit more like New York to me.